Hello everyone, welcome back to more Endwalker. So yeah, I mean we're right here at the freaking capital. Oh yeah, like literally right there. That's the end, that's literally the edge of the map. So, like this right here is the edge of the map. So, I'm going to just take a momentary jaunt over to this side. I'm sure Alisaie and Elfino will definitely be fine, and our, Warden won't immediately think that I am, yeeting the heck out of here and betraying him in the slightest bit. um, to the southwest. Interesting. I just wanted to get this section of the map, though apparently we're pretty close to this, ether current. I'm wondering if it's on the pipe again. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, west. West, west, west. I know my directions. I really do. Got to go to the waste. So it's probably up here in this area, then. Let's see. Where is it now? Southwest 84. On top of this building, then, maybe? Because if it's 84, I should be able to see it. Yep, there it is. Cool. Ether current. Nailed it. Definitely didn't go all, like, the exact wrong direction or anything. Nope. But yeah, freaking Tower of Babel right there, man. Any others nearby? Nope. Straight to the west. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm sure you absolutely didn't get shocked, right? What do you mean? Of course we got shocked many times. That's supposed to be Alice, but that was terrible. So, this is the park. I'm surprised they found space for one amongst all these buildings. Actually, the recreational areas came first. The houses were later built around them. A healthy society requires communal spaces for children to play and adults to socialize. This park was named after the founding father of the empire, the great Solus Zus Gelvis. Oh, you mean Emmett Selk? That guy. He was insane. Did we come to extract cerulean from the wrecked Magitech armor? No, we've already trained to try. Same goes for the rest of the Machina in the vicinity. Because our ceruleum has been stolen, we must scour the city for every last drop. And while I don't expect to find anything here, I've decided to try one more time, in case something has been overlooked. I see. And with your permission, we will commence the search. Search everything that we can. War Machina wreckage. There's Elfino over there. I mean, he did say drop, so I feel like that does definitely mean that it's a liquid. Remember how I was wondering that a couple episodes ago? Cursory inspection of the wrecked Magitech armor confirms that the fuel canisters have long since been drained of ceruleum, as Julius said. What are we looking at? Oh, just literally a map of the area. Okay, makes sense. I don't imagine there would be much need for Magitech in a park of all places. But then again, I wasn't raised in Garlemald. May have uses for ceruleum that I have yet to consider. Julius is over here. Julius ignores you as he stares at the water in silence, as if searching for something he knows has gone and will never return. Alright. And look, a slide! Ah, but we can't actually slide down it. I tried just walking up it to see if it was gonna prevent me from walking up, because that's how the, like, slides work. And it didn't. So. Sad. Contraption is built in the style of Imperial War Machina, armed with a battery of weapons, and capable of transforming into different configurations. But on closer inspection, it appears to be no more than a children's slide. Wow! I love it when they do that. I love that kind of stuff. I really do. Oh, hi, Alice, eh? Like, I love when it's like, could this possibly be? No, on second thought, maybe not. This, whatever it is, appears to be some sort of symbolic meaning relating to the park. Even though the place is named after Solus, it doesn't seem to be a statue of him. Well, at least not anymore. Maybe it was once a fountain, or somewhere the man himself used to sit. Not that it would matter, even if we knew. But I can't help wondering. Yeah, don't know. It does kind of look like maybe a fountain or something could have been there. Forum Soleus. So, something all the way up there. There's still 2 more spots to search. Oh, down there. I see it. Shop counter. And then there's a spot above, too, so. I'm almost sad that it's like this. Just because I would have loved to have come here when it wasn't like this. Though rather small by Garlean standards, the structure is reminiscent of a merchant's stall. Perhaps it was built for children to play at shopkeeper. There's nothing inside resembling Magitech or any other device that would be fueled by Ceruleum. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. A lot of parks and things have stuff like that that can be used in that way. Map of Forum Soleus. Several points of interest are marked on the map of Forum Soleus. The pond, children's play areas. To your knowledge, however, none would require the use of Ceruleum. Well, we tried to find something. But yeah, like, I am a little disappointed that we get to, that it's like, we finally go to Garlemald. It's like this. You know, like, absolutely demolished. But also, like, this is really cool, you know? Being able to come here, see Garlemald, even if it is demolished, you know? Like, it is still really cool. And, like, seeing the Capitol building, for example, in all of its gnarliness, you know? That kind of stuff. Oh, it's you. Any luck? None whatsoever. There's no sign of any Ceruleum. Hardly surprising, but disappointing nonetheless. Couldn't help noticing you gazing at the pond. Something the matter? What? Yes, I mean, no, It's just, I used to bring my brother and sister here to play. The pond was heated to stop it from freezing over, so like all the other children, they just had to wade in and splash about. would have stayed there if I didn't drag them out. We'd be sopping wet when all was said and done. Every time. And every time we'd get home, Mother would scold us, saying we'd catch our death walking around like that. The pond was heated. Was a cerulean-powered heater by chance? I suppose it must have been, come to think of it. Remember seeing engineers changing out a tank beneath a hatch. But that was a long time ago, when the water still flowed clear and wasn't this brackish muck. You can't see a thing, and I can't remember where the hatch might be. With the machinery most likely broken, the amount of filth in there is probably the only reason it hasn't frozen over. I wager it's still unbearably cold, though. Julius, what are your thoughts on magic? The average Garlean would jump out of their skin if they saw it, but the first is a few foreign signifier and medici, so it doesn't scare me. Then I take it you won't mind if I employ a little now. Alphino, so you have a knack for finding dry wood, why don't you bring me some? Once that's done, a blast of air fire should do the trick. Leave it to me. You're not planning to go in there, are you? Of course I am. The tank isn't going to fence itself. It's nothing so involved as extracting unprocessed ceruleum from a frozen lake, like how the tappers do it. I'm talking about a shallow pond in a park. We have a way of warming ourselves up after. But that's insane. So, fancy a dip? A little friendly competition might make things interesting. Last thing we need is you catching cold. Step aside while I drink the pond dry. That way we'll find it in no time. A friendly competition might make things interesting. Last one to find a ceruleum tank is a rotten egg. Though I dare say we'll both smell like rotten eggs when this is over. Points of interest. Delve into the murky water, but come up empty-handed. To add injury to insult, the icy wind on your damp clothing chills you to the bone. Ooh, chill to the bone. Causes damage over time. So terrible. It doesn't even do enough damage to bother. Delve into the murky water, come up empty-handed. I'm assuming that one big thing here is it'll stack or something if I'm not careful. So that's why I'm waiting for the debuff to go away before I do anything. So maybe the interaction timer on its own would last. That or the text box, so. There it goes. Yeah, this takes 5 seconds to interact. Beneath the water, your fingers catch on what you think might be a handle. You open the hatch and retrieve a ceruleum tank. Apparently. However, your grand discovery comes at a grand personal cost. As you become acutely aware of the freezing cold and a rancid odor emanating from every ilm of your body, Julius will doubtless feel compelled to pinch his nose shut when you deliver to him your prize. And we're chilled to the bone again, because of course. And it doesn't even do enough damage to actually damage me. I regen faster. Did you find anything? I hope you did. Temperature regulator ceruleum tank. Uncovering hidden treasures as an adventurer's bread and butter. though one is not normally required to go elbow deep in ice-cold, stagnant pond water to retrieve it. Nevertheless, many would choose that over mowing down hordes of slobbering beasts or solving annoying puzzles. That's it. And there's still some ceruleum left. Ah, the fire's still not ready. Hold on, I'll give Elfino a hand. Call me an Olden because by fire I am reborn, and my clothes are mostly dry now too. I appreciate you recovering the ceruleum, but I wish you'd taken the time to discuss the plan with me beforehand. Despite the way you've been treated, in Lord Quintus's eyes you're still envoy deserving of protection. If you were to die on my watch, he would be most displeased. Your concern is duly noted, but all's well that ends well. Julius, you mentioned coming here with your younger siblings. Did you grow up in Garlemald? I did, not far from here. My father was an accomplished researcher in his youth, and for his contributions to the Empire awarded an estate. We lived well, better than many. What was Garlemald like in those days? Everything. It was everything you could imagine, and so much more. Even during the coldest winters, we always found warmth and comfort at home. Coming in from the snow, taking off your coat and sitting down for a hot meal with family, visiting friends and relatives, receiving that same welcome, knowing they had everything they needed. Walking down the street, seeing the lights in all the houses, hearing the faint sounds of laughter and song, of happiness. And although the summers came and went all too quickly, in that brief respite, the ice would melt and the forgotten grass make its triumphant return. Gray clouds gave way to blue skies. Some mornings we'd climb to the top of the tallest building we could find to watch the sunrise. Never again. Those rooftops are rubble, those friends dead in those memories. But if I could reclaim even a fraction of what we once had. Soon our chance will come. We just need to hold on a little longer. These are good quests, dude. Holy crap. Like, these are really good quests. I'm really enjoying Endwalker. Not gonna lie. Now that the fire is burned out, Julius is ready to move on. No good deed. Alright, now that you've recovered from your escapades in the pond, there's another location I'd like to search, just outside the park. Alright. There's an automated satellite over there. I think I would like to avoid fighting it right now. It's not like I need the experience. I'm already level 85 doing 83 quests. It was 85 doing 82 quests. As you can see, this place is littered with the remnants of various types of war machina. While my comrades and I have already recovered the tanks from the less damaged units, those that took a more severe beating are harder to scavenge. We decided to save those for another time, that time being now. Rather than prize them apart piece by piece, it would be quicker to remove the outer casing using compact explosives. With luck, we'll gain access to the tanks without rupturing them. Though the force generated by these devices is relatively weak, I would advise you stand well clear to avoid being hit by any shrapnel. Before even bothering, though, you should check the Machina's ceruleum gauge to see if there's any left. It should still provide an accurate reading even when the unit itself is inactive. If the gauge is broken, I'll let you decide whether to use an explosive or not. Should you need more, come to me. Understood. Let's get to work. No good deed. According to Thrilling Gauge, this unit's fuel tank is empty. So no point in bothering with that one. Thrilling Gauge on this unit appears to have been broken, giving you no way to determine how much fuel is left. Well, let's come back to that one, just in case. I mean, we have 2 bombs, right? So unless, like, if there's exactly 2 that have stuff, you know, I don't know if any of them will actually say whether or not they have anything in them. It might all say that they're broken, but I've now found 3 that all say that they're broken. So I'm inclined to believe that it might be a red herring. So because now that's 4. The fuel tank is empty on this one. Okay. So it might be that we have to use it on the broken ones, because there doesn't appear to be any that are not broken. So, but at least we know which 2 are empty. So I guess we'll just go ahead and try. Find it empty. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? I don't feel like dealing with this automated satellite over here. That one's also completely empty. Good grief. How unlucky did I get? Both of the ones I was like... both of the ones that were broken, I was like, sure, why not? Fair amount of explosives to spare today. But tomorrow is another story. Can't afford to waste them on units with nothing to offer, so be sure to check the gauge first. Of course, if the gauge is damaged, it's up to you to make the call. Indeed. And I've not yet seen any that are not damaged, which inclines me to assume that if there is fuel, it's going to be in the broken ones. Ones that have the broken gauges, rather. So, it's going to be these 2. Or not. Because that one's fuel tank is empty. Is there another one that's broken still, I wonder? Choose a War Machina Cerulean tank to find. It's still half full or half empty, depending on one's perspective. Either way, Julius will surely be pleased by your discovery. Cool, I only need to find 1, so. I thought because we had 2 bombs, that we were finding 2. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't think there are 2 that have Ceruleum. Looks like there's 5 War Machina, and freaking 2 are empty. More explosives? Wait, is that what I think it is? War Machina tank. Not only did this tank survive the attack that disabled the War Machina, which was installed, it also escaped the blast of your explosives unscathed. If medals for outstanding service were awarded to inanimate objects, this champion among cerulean tanks would surely deserve one. I love it. You've done it again. Truly, luck is on your side. With this, we should be able to refuel quite a few of our heaters. Time we headed back. Wait here while I go and see how LSA and Elfino are faring. Time to wait. Right here. Doing nothing but waiting. Just waiting. Still waiting. Waiting even longer. There they are.
やっと監視役が離れたか。
Hi, Tancred.
おっと、姿は探さなくていい。そのまま知らぬ顔で聞いてくれ。お前たちが帝国へとキャンプブロークングラスを出た後、ルキアから偵察隊に連絡があってな。俺たちはすぐに追跡を開始。お前たちがテルティウム駅に入ったのを確認している。その後、出てきたアルフィノとアリゼに魔導仕掛けの装置が付けられていることも確認。おおよそ状況は察した。その上でいくつか聞かせてくれ。駅にいる連中は何者だ。なるほど。第一軍団長と来たか。
Legatus himself, indeed.
目的は第10軍団の連れてくる増援と合流し、旧魔道場バブイルの塔を自力で制圧することだな。もろもろ了解した。だとしたら打つ手がないでもない。今しがた派遣団の方にある報告が入ったら、それを交渉材料にできる可能性が高いだろう。ひとまずお前はお前自身とアルフィノたちの命を守ることを最優先にしてくれ。相手の要求は基本的に飲んでくれていい。
Done and done.
頼んだぞ。それじゃまた後でだ。
待たせたな。
あちこち探してみたんだけど収穫なしよ。悔しいけどあなたが見つけた分でおしまいね。
It happens, LSA, no
さ
worries.
ほど期待してたわけじゃないが、いよいよ厳しいか。ともかく今回の捜索はここまでだ。駅へ戻るぞ。
I do like it when it teleports you back to
よく戻っ
places.
たな。聞いたぞ。清林水を探されてたんだってな。で、収穫はどうだった？
少しはな。こいつらがよく働いてくれたから。
やばい連中だって話だったけど、案外普通なんだな。
Relatively docile.
でもよかったよ。少しでも暖かくできそうで。正直、今晩を超えられるかどうかってやつもいるからな。
清林水が見つかったのか。
Hi,
プリンセ
Quintus.
ス様。
ならば魔導兵器の燃料に回しておけ。
ですが、これは拠点を温めるために。
Fueling the armor, huh?
次の作戦が決まった。しばしこの者らと話をする。だが至る所に我らの目があることを忘れるな。その場でおとなしく待機せよ。
Okay. Well, I'm guessing that they've got word from the 10th.
作戦って何でしょうね。
わからない。魔導兵器にしても今使うつもりなのか、第10軍団と合流した後の備えなのか。
Only we had a
どう
way
した
of.
ら彼らを暖かい場所へと返せるのだろう。ユルスが語った冬の街並みや夏の草原のような場所に。
Only we had a way of supplying some heat to these people. There's only so much of air fire that I have.
話は終わったの？
アルフィノとアリゼを人質として派遣団に物資の譲渡と撤退を促すことが決まった。
I see.
取引が済むまで二人には別の場所に移動してもらう。
あ、もうどうしてそうなっちゃうわけ？
派遣団の物資にも限りがある。ひとときそれでしのげてもいつかは君たちが。
アルフィノたちの命を守ることを最優先にしてくれ。相手の要求は基本的に飲んでくれていい。
As he says, everything will be alright. Have faith. Julius is definitely realizing that none of this is good. And I bet that's going to be the key. The longer we, dance around all of this, the more we're helping him to realize, this is just terrible, and it's stupid, and they're being stupid, Alphinaud and LSA will be fine, provided they do not resist. Question marks for a quest. Alea lacta est. Once again, Julius has been entrusted with an unenviable task. You will accompany me back to your camp. I will meet with your leader and present Lord Quintus's demands. Before we depart, however, there is something I would ask of you. Assuming your contingent complies, the supplies they surrender will need to be transported here. The task falls to Legionnaires Marcellinus and Octavia, who will pilot Magitech armor to your headquarters. I want to inform them that we are leaving shortly. Tell them to ask the ill for further directions in those words. Once you've seen to that, meet me by the exit. Got it. You again. Ask the ill. Ask the ill, he said. So that's to be the way of it, after all this. How ironic that you should be the one to deliver the news. If those are my orders, then so be it, for the glory of Garlemald. Ask the ill, huh? Interesting. What do you want with me? Here to ask the ill. Ask the ill? So Lord Quintus has reached a decision. I knew he would understand. That he would recognize a savage is a ruthless, merciless creature. To defeat him, we too must be uncompromising. I am ready. In the name of Emperor Varus, for the glory of Garlemald, I will fulfill my duty. I mean, it certainly doesn't seem great in the way that they're talking, but let's hop aboard our Porksy and make our way up here. My assumption is they're going to attempt to attack the camp while I'm there trying to tell them, like, hey, you know, have you done as instructed? The duties involve more than the transportation of supplies, don't they? Duty is rarely a simple thing. We have been giving additional orders, though whether we will be required to follow them depends entirely on your contingent. You and I are in this together now, like it or not. We have to cooperate. There is one other matter. I had a place I'd like to visit on the way to your camp. It's a short walk from here. Follow me. So, Alia Iacta Est, I think. I don't know, again, the whole Legatus being lowercase, despite being a, like, title, it has me confused as to whether I'm looking at I's or L's. Like, the font, they really need a font that distinguishes between I and L, in my opinion. Southwest, okay. A little bit further beyond where Julius is, it would seem. Let's see, where is it? Straight west. So we'll deal with Julius and then go from there. Julius lingers by the ruins, reluctant to leave and reluctant to stay, unable to move on. Wait here? Indeed. This is probably a terrible choice, but I'm sure that the idea is that Julius is going to try to, like, do something to us. But he's not allowed to, like, tell them, you know, tell us this, obviously.
家だったんだ。うちの家族の。テートが崩壊したあの夜、俺はクイントゥス様と同じ場所にいて助かった。けど、うちにはあのラジオはなかったんだ。朝になってどうにかここに駆けつけた。研究職の父も母も妹と弟もまだいて、だけどもう言葉は届かなくなってた。話しかけたら襲われて、それ本当だったらその朝にみんなはテートを出るはずだったんだ。内戦が収まるまで安全な場所に避難してもらう約束だった。なのに ガレマールの旗には民族の団結を示す鎖が描かれてる。血色の鎖は犠牲になった同胞たち、彼らも含めてガレマールって国なんだ。でもじゃあこの国がなくなったら、死んだ同胞たちが生きてたって証はどこに残る？お前たちみたいに神に祈れたら答えを得られてたのか？悪い、話がそれた。寄り道はもう十分だ。派遣。
Oh. All right. Is it going peacefully at the moment, at
やっ
least?
ぱりダメね。こっちからじゃ開きそうもないわ。
もどかしいかもしれないが、彼女の言葉を信じて今はじっと待つとしよう。
Aw. Aw.
寒い。
はあ、本当に痛いくらいだ。
クイントゥスさんに聞かれたことを考えてたのよ。どうして帝国の統治を受け入れなかったんだろうって。彼は自分たちと私たちが違うからかって言ってたけど、それを誰より恐れてたのはガレアンの人たちだったんじゃないかと思うの。ギムリとの会談でバリステは全ての人を帝国民にすることで脅威と戦うって宣言したわ。違いをなくして無理やりにでも同じものにしないと手を組むことはできないって感じてたのかもしれない。強くて寂しい理想だった。彼の思考とする世界に帝国民になれない他者は存在し得なかったのよ。でね、お父様に感じた怒りもそういう拒絶に対する憤りだったんじゃないかって。
The forum.
争いを避けるのが正しいことだとしても、その方法が周りとのつながりを断つことだなんて全然納得できないわ。だって私たちバリステイもお父様も見限った人たちからこんなに学んで励まされてきたのよ。そりゃ考えがバラバラでぶつかることもあったけど、それもひっくるめてかけがえのないものだった。否定なんてしたくないしさせたくない。
お父様も軍団長たちも多くの大人も私たちより多くを見聞きしてきているはずだろう。この世には問題が溢れているから効率よくそれらを裁けるようにだんだんと物事の形を整理してしまうんじゃないかな。風は風、雪は雪、光は光。 本当は時々で違った顔を持っていることをきっと気にしなくなっていくんだと思う。人も、人とはこういうものだと整理される。だから割り切ったり諦めたりしやすいのかもしれない。
そうなの？
昔の私がそうだったんだ。もちろんそれはたくさんのことを知ったからじゃなく、知った気になったからだったけれどね。今は世界を作る一つ一つのこと、その時々の顔に目を向けられるようになってきたと思う。そうしたらかつて掲げた世界の救済が前よりずっと複雑で難しいものになって、でも前よりずっと成し遂げたいと思えるようになったんだ。
つまり物資を全て置いて領外へと撤退すること、それがキコーラの要求だな。
そうだ。撤退の時には飛空艇を一つ置いていけ。お前たちが去ったことを確認したら、アルフィノとアリゼの首輪を外してそれに乗せる。
そっか。私もアルフィノも戦いたいのね。だからお父様の正論にも素直にうなずけなかったんだわ。もちろん理不尽な暴力とか誰かを虐げるための武力には賛成しないわよ。でも私たちは本当に大切なもののために命を懸けた人たちを、彼らの戦いを愚かだったなんて思ってない。そして自分も叶えたい未来のために戦いたがってる。これは必ずしも剣や魔法を振るうってことじゃなくて、そうね。
かけがえのないものを大切にして生きること。
God damn, dude. The writing is just so good, man. What the frick?
ええ、きっとそうだわ。アルフィノが世界を良くしたいって思いと共に生きるなら、武器を置いたり置いてもらえるように努力すると思う。けど今テロフォロイを追っているみたいに、力を手に血を流しながら進むこともあるはずよ。どっちも間違いなくアルフィノの戦いだわ。
戦い抜けるだろうか、私に。
できないとか愚かだとか意味がないとか、たくさん否定されるでしょうね。そういう言葉って強くて、誰かが出した答えに違うって言った人の方が真理に近く見えちゃうものよ。なのに掲げたものを肯定し続けてきた兄のこと、私は強いなって思ってたわよ。だから貫けばいいんじゃない？また変な方に連れ始めたら、今度は私がぶん殴って目を覚まさせてあげるわ。
ありがとう、アリゼ。
Aww. They're so cute, though. I love them. Hi, Astidian.
偵察隊がアルフィノ殿とアリゼー殿を保護しました。首輪の解除にも無事成功したそうです。これに伴う死傷者はなし。見張りも全員眠らせただけで済みました。
聞いた通りだ。キコーラと我々はこれでまた対等にテーブルにつける。その上で改めて相談したいことがあるのだ。我々の元に届いたある情報についてクイントゥス殿も交えて話がしたい。
それは不可能だ。交渉が失敗した場合についてもすでに指示は受けている。
He's going to attack.
強襲。
こちらからも来ます。
我らガレマール帝国軍第一軍団、祖国の頂を守る者。皇帝陛下なき今もこの地はたっとき帝となれば同胞戻り来るまで神明尽きようとも蛮族を廃せよ。
双方待て。
話を聞けって言ってるんだ、バカ。
先ほどグランドカンパニーエオルゼアより緊急の連絡が入った。アラミゴに第10軍団を中核とする一団が来訪。会談を希望してきたそうだ。
10th Legion came to us.
曰く彼らは帝都解放を目指して共闘を呼びかけるも、第4、第5、第8、第12軍団とは交渉決裂。大半の軍団が独自路線を突き進み、行進すらままならぬ中で第10軍団自体が属州兵の大量離反を許し、事実もってグランドカンパニーエオルゼアに保護を申し入れてきたという。
嘘だ。騙されるものか。
いや、事実なのだユルス殿。第10軍団長から第1軍団長に宛てた伝言も預かっている。イルは立たずと。
Have the ill stand down.
聞こえてましたか、クイントゥス様。俺たちはどうすれば。
You don't get a choice now.
第10軍団の判断に従う。そう伝えよ。
They're looking for the 10th as their allies, and the 10th just allied with us. They don't got a choice.
まことこの世は絶望ばかりがすり寄ってきよる。生きたくば生きよう。皆にもそう伝えるがよい。 イス陛下、あなたもさぞ口惜しいでしょうな。共に国父の下でかけ、辺境で身を縮めていた我らが覇者となる夢を見た。民のため、ただただ強い帝国であらんとした。しかし、我らはもはや亡霊らしい。赤き鎖は縛るやつなぐや。
Rip.
ほら早くテルティウム駅に行かないと。
R.I.P. Quintus.
クインテス殿から話が聞けたら、少しでも彼らの不安が取り除けるよう名士たちにも掛け合ってみようと思うんだ。
まずはちゃんと伝えられるといいわね。私たちは違うものだけど、違うから話したいんだって。
The answer is no. The unfortunate answer is no. Well, I mean, I guess that's one good way to end the episode off at. Oh boy, 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 oh boy. Well, I don't know what to say to any of that, but the only thing I can say is, God damn, this is so good. Like, the writing in this expansion has been top tier, and I have loved every bit of this. It is ridiculous how good this is. Like, every expansion's writing, it just gets better, honestly. Like, I was floored by how much better Heavensward was. And then Stormbloods was really good. And I was like, oh my god, how do they top this? And then freaking Shadowbringers. And I was just like... like, if I had questioned, you know, how do they top this in Stormblood? I'm going... there's nowhere they can go from here. Like... it's just, they've reached the peak. Nope. Nope. They decided to climb Mount Everest. They reached the peak of Mount Everest, and they're still climbing higher into space at this point. It's getting ridiculous. Oh my god. It's been so good, dude. Like, I legitimately feel bad for Quintus. Like, oh my god. Well, I hope you've been enjoying as well. If you have, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below. There's a link to the playlist, or you can just use the end card. That said, there's a link to Patreon as well as Discord. Feel free to, feel free to come on out, hang out with us, chat, and all that. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm yawning so hard. It's not even that late. It's only freaking 3 o'clock. See? 3 o'clock right there. It's only 3 o'clock, man. I still got like 2 hours. So, but with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later.